I know you had an opportunity. You talked to Donald Trump not too long ago. Tell us what that was about and how it went.
Well, I was over at Liberty University a couple of days ago to speak at their convocation, which is, by the way, an amazing event. 12 to 15,000 students in a kind of almost athletic arena. The atmosphere was electric. But I was talking to Jerry Falwell Jr. before the talk about some things that I thought that Trump needs to do in the debate. He's a little bit like a fighter who's behind on points, and it would really help if he could get a knockout. So I told Jerry Falwell Jr., here are a couple ways that Trump could get that knockout. And Falwell just pulls out his cell phone and calls Trump. And then he hands the phone to me. So I got a brief exchange with Trump. And I told Trump, I've got a couple of ideas for you. And Trump said he was super excited. He said he had watched the movie and he loved it. It was an incredible expose, both of Hillary and the Democratic Party. And he asked me to send a couple of questions that he could drop on Hillary on Wednesday. So I'm going to do that.
Okay, so this was tell me, was this before the second debate, or is this now leading into the third debate that you talked to him?
Oh no, this was this past Friday.
Oh,
so
okay, great.
Prior to the debate coming up on Wednesday.
Great. Well, that's going to be very interesting. So he was receptive, and you know, he certainly did well in the second debate. Correct. What kind of tips, if you would tell us? I mean, well, let me ask you this. Did you think he did well in the second debate, and should he carry that style over into this debate?
I think in general, yes. The reason he did well in the second debate is that he was able to go from the concept of, you may say, negligent Hillary to moving toward corrupt Hillary. Once he began to challenge her frontally, notice when Trump started talking about the abuses, the sex abuse of Bill Clinton, when he started talking about Hillary shamelessly defending and chuckling about defending a rapist of an underage girl, suddenly the press wanted to talk about Syria. Suddenly the tape kind of evaporated as the Republicans debate. So Trump, this is the right direction for Trump to go on, but there's a surgical precision that's missing from his attacks that would actually be far more devastating on Hillary.
And you did send him a couple of suggested questions for him to bring up at the debate.
I'm going to do that today. I've thought of two. I'll just put out one thought that this is not related to the two questions, and that's simply this. I think that Trump has been denying the charges against him, but I think he needs to tell the American people something about himself. I think he needs to say something along the lines of, gee, many people think I'm a millionaire son. I grew up in the best social circles of New York, but that's not really true. I actually grew up on the other side of the tracks. And I grew up with a lot of guys who were kind of rough and that they talked rough. And some of that I rubbed off on me, and it's become part of my personality, and I regret it. And if I'm in the White House, I'm not going to talk like that. Giving people a little bit of a window into his own soul, showing just a hint of self-reflection could be very helpful for Trump on Wednesday.